At this time, over 40% of Americans have a side hustle. That is a 13% increase from where it was in 2020. One of the most popular side hustles nowadays is to create an agency. Now that could be a marketing agency, a creative agency, really whatever services you can offer as a collective to potential clients. A lot of agencies get bogged down by having way too many tools to manage every single part of their business. Google Sheets, Google Docs, Trello, Jira, Monday, Asana. It's too much. It's too much. What I ended up doing for our agency is creating a Notion workspace that we could use and manage every aspect under one roof. Not too long ago, I actually released that template to the public, and it's very quickly become the #1 Notion solution for agencies. So I wanted to give you a quick tour of that template so that you can see if this is something that would help your existing or soon to be created agency. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the first thing that you see when you open up this template is a dashboard that has just an overview of all the different sections of this workspace. This makes it really easy to just check in on the status of your projects, your clients, your finances, etc. every single day. But where this template gets really exciting is in all of these sections in the navigation. So let's go ahead and start off with the sales CRM. Now this is a very basic CRM that you can use to be able to track all of your outreach with the different potential clients that you have. All that you need to do is click new right here. There will be a template that's created for that client to kind of give them a little profile. And then you can open the page to go ahead and add in all of their information. And from there you can track your conversation with them. So aside from conversations with clients, I've also set up the projects and task sections very intuitively for you. Now, one thing I've done to save you some time is I've actually created an entire client onboarding workflow for you. So whenever you have a new project, you can click this new button right here and then go ahead and open up the page. From here, you will see a 4-step process that you can use to take the project from onboarding your client all the way to closing out everything and delivering them the final assets. So really all that you need to do is start at step 1. This will give you a templated project proposal that you can send to the client that will outline all the deliverables, the costs, as well as the timeline associated with their specific project. Another thing that I did to save you a little time is I actually add a little calculator here that you can use to calculate exactly how much will be spent on things like commissions or fees or different costs associated with the project, so you can make sure that you're pricing everything correctly. Next up is the client onboarding. This is a document that you can customize for your client and send off to them to make sure that they're able to keep track with your progress on their project. Once you've completed all of that, you can go ahead and start creating the tasks for your team, which is what you can do right here. So when you've created a new task, what it's going to do is appear in these columns right here. Now, this is just a very simple Kanban board that you can use to track every single thing that you have going on, either for yourself, which is why this tab is right here, or for the rest of your team. You can also view every single task by project. And in the project section, you can also view everything by month. So you have a few different views that you can use to make sure that you're staying organized with everything. Another thing that I've created for you is a full-scale finance section. Now, you would use this similar to how you use something like QuickBooks in being able to track all of your income, all of your expenses, as well as the payouts for different members of your team or contractors. So everything is already templated for you. You're able to track all the different details for either the type of income that you're getting, which could just be general income. Let's say that your agency sells digital goods such as Notion templates. You would be able to track all of your income here. And whether you're tracking income, expenses, or payouts, all of this is updated automatically in your account section for you. Another thing that I really like about this section is that there are already page templates built out for invoices. So whenever you have a new invoice, all you need to do is click this new button right here and then select the new invoice page template. And that is going to load for you all the information that you need to fill out. And then from there, all you need to do is click share, hit share to web, and then you can just share that directly with your client. So this helps save you some money when it comes to finance programs. So now that we've gone over that, let's talk about some more of the big picture things that are included in this template. Your objectives and key results, or OKRs, is a section that you can use to make sure that your team is really focused on the big picture of your company. So whether that be clients that you want to acquire, followers that you want to gain on social media, or even awards that you want to win as an agency, you can track all of that here. And on top of that, you can break everything down into key results or milestones to make all of these goals a bit more approachable. Whenever you check one of these boxes, if you see here, or uncheck them, you can see that the progress actually automatically updates in your progress bar. Just a little touch I like to add to templates like these. Now, on top of that, you also have a team section. Now, this is a section that you can use to not only manage members of your team, but you can also manage your contractors through this. A lot of agencies, including ours, will contract out certain work so that we can spend more time with a client doing things like account management and taking care of other details that we have access to. This makes it really easy to manage every person that you have involved with your projects. Another thing that I want to add to this is your contacts section. Now, here at the bottom, you can see the companies that you are currently in conversation with or potentially already working with. And then above you can see the individual point of contacts for those companies. Now, all of these contacts as well as the companies have their own individual profiles. All you need to do is click open and you can see all the information that you have relevant to that company or contact. Another thing I added was this little shortcut section just to kind of make moving around your workspace a little faster. So we're going to use that to go over to the notes section. Your notes section is here for you to store any information that's relevant to your company, whether it's in relation to an intro call, a meeting that you had, or maybe even something internal such as a social media strategy. You can organize it by category as well as the date or week that it was created. There are a few more sections I'm really excited for you to check out. One last one that I want to touch on real quick is your business resources section. Now, this is something that I recently added as a upgrade to this template, and these are basically different resources that I recommend for web design, for finding gigs, for client testimonials, etc. So that if you are starting an agency or already have one propped up and you're looking for some tools in these categories, these are the ones that I personally recommend for your business. If you are thinking about starting an agency or you have one that's already propped up and good to go and you just want an easier way to organize everything and you're tired of spending money on having a bunch of different tools in different areas, this is really your all-in-one solution. You track finances, client onboarding, projects, tasks, your agenda, internal tasks, your team, your contractors, everything is here. It's been a really big help for our agency as we continue to grow and scale, and I'm sure that it will help you as well. Now, if you want to pick up the template for your company, it is the first link in the description. And if you're interested in getting this template for your company, but you want it to be a bit more customized, I do offer that service as well. So feel free to hit me up about that. Aside from this, keep an eye out for more Notion tutorials. I'm a big fan of being able to put together resources so that everyone can get as much out of Notion as possible. It's an awesome project management software that's helped us a ton, and I would love to see the same for you. So until next time, I'll see you next time.